Hello everyone! Shocking BTS Jin become a private chef for BTS. It's a good idea to add 3 more to the menu. In the midst of the frenzy of a busy comeback schedule and world tour, BTS has found a new way to keep their spirits and health up. A private kitchen led directly by Seokjin, or more familiarly called Jin Hyung. Yes, the visual, and the main vocalist of BTS, is officially a private chef for all members. And the result? Not just ordinary food, but a dish that makes Jungkook, the golden magne who is famous for being a picky eater, willing to ask for more up to 3 times. It all started when BTS decided to take a short break after a series of big concerts. Instead of relying on expensive hotel or restaurant catering that sometimes doesn't suit their tastes, Jin proposes crazy ideas that all members immediately agree on. "I'm the one who cooks. You guys work. I'm the one who takes care of your stomach," said Jin with his trademark laugh that made the atmosphere immediately warm. The kitchen in the BTS dorm, which has been upgraded specifically for this purpose, has now been transformed into a 5-star mini restaurant. Imported cookware, fresh ingredients brought in every morning from Seoul's best traditional markets, and of course Jin's secret recipe that he has been developing over the years. Jin Hyung has always been known as the second Eomma in the group, but this time his role has been upgraded to a professional chef. An appetizer that often appears on BTS's dining table is a variation of Jin's modified jjigae kimchi. Not regular kimchi, but homemade kimchi that is fermented by yourself with a special recipe. The sour spicy taste is just right. The sauce is thick with premium cuts of beef and soft tofu. Jimin once said, "It's kimchi jjigae that makes me want to go to the dorm every day." Meanwhile, BTS's favorite menu is Japchae with a twist. Jin added slices of wagyu meat and organic vegetables, mixed with his special gochujang sauce. The colors of the vegetables are beautiful, matching Taeyong's aesthetic, who likes to take photos of food before eating. Yoongi, who used to be hard to get up and lazy to eat, now often comes out of the studio just because of the smell that spreads from the kitchen. A special menu for Suga is the Bulgogi Bowl with rice cooked using beef bone broth for hours. The meat was so tender, the spices were perfectly absorbed, and Jin always added a half-cooked egg on top as Yoongi requested. Namjoon as a leader often asks for a healthier menu but is still delicious. Jin makes a kale salad with a sesame dressing and grilled salmon seasoned with gochugaru. "Hyung, this is really good. I can eat this every day without getting bored," praised Namjoon one day as he flipped through the cookbook he was reading beside the plate. Hobi and Jungkook, the magne line duo who love to eat the most, are clearly the most excited. Hobbyists love classic South Korean menus like samgyeopsal grilled at the live dining table. Jin always prepares a variety of homemade banchan, dining companions from mini kimbap to non-spicy versions of tteokbokki for those who don't like spicy. But the highlight is Jungkook. Who would have thought? Jungkook, who usually eats a lot but gets bored quickly, is now Jin's #1 customer. One evening, Jin serves a special menu: Hanwoo Steak with homemade black pepper sauce, served with garlic butter mashed potatoes and roasted asparagus. The scent instantly filled the entire room. Jungkook, who tasted it for the first time, immediately widened his eyes. "Hyung, it's so delicious," he said while chewing quickly. One serving is used up in minutes. Then he asked for more, and again, a total of 3 times plus. Other members even applauded and mocked Jungkook, whose face was already full of oil and a big smile. "Jungkook, slowly, you'll be full," Jin scolds with a laugh, but his hands are still busy scooping more steak for his beloved magne. Not only steak, Jungkook is also crazy about Jin's chicken carriage. The chicken is fried twice, so that it is crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, with soy ginger seasoning that fits on the tongue. "It's better than the one at my favorite Japanese restaurant," Jungkook commented while snapping a photo for his story Weverse, with permission of course. Jin also often experiments with fusion food. There is a Korean Mexican burrito with bulgogi and kimchi filling, Korean pizza with gochujang chicken topping, and even a creamy ramen carbonara with chunks of chashu pork. All made with high-quality materials and great love. Behind all these delicious dishes, there is a sweet story behind the scenes. Jin wakes up early in the morning to prepare a breakfast box for members who have a morning schedule. There is kimchi fried rice, rolled omelette, and fresh-cut fruit. He also makes healthy snacks such as low-calorie rice cakes for those on a diet, and late-night meals for Yoongi, who often works until dawn. Cooking for my younger siblings is not a job, but a hobby, said Jin in one of his short lives. Seeing them eat voraciously, I'm tired of losing everything. For ARMY, this news certainly makes you happy and envious. Just imagine, you can eat Jin's cuisine every day. On social media, hashtags #JinChefBTS and #Jungkook 3 bowls immediately trended. Many have asked Jin to open an online cooking class, or even publish a recipe book. Jin himself admitted that being a private chef made him closer to the members. They not only eat together, but also tell stories, laugh, and strengthen each other. In the midst of a harsh industry, simple moments like this are what keep BTS solid as a family. A few days ago, Jungkook again asked for 3 more times when Jin served braised short rib Galbijjim. The meat is tender until it comes off the bone. The sauce is thick and sweet and savory with carrots and potatoes that absorb all the flavors. Hyung, if this is how I can get fat, Jungkook says as he rubs his full stomach, but his eyes are still glancing at the pot. Jin just smiled proudly. It's okay to be a little fat. The important thing is that you are happy and healthy. That's the biggest message of all Jin's cuisine. It's not just about the taste, it's about the affection that goes into every dish. BTS may be the king of a stage, but in the dorm kitchen, Jin Hyung is the undefeated king. And Jungkook, he has publicly stated that if Jin retires from idols, he is willing to become an investor in Jin's restaurant. I'll be a regular customer for life, Hyung. Even if you have to add 5 times. That's the sweet story behind the scenes of BTS these days. With Jin as a private chef, the stomach is full and the heart is happy. Who wouldn't want to have a brother as good as Jin? Now, becoming Jin's private chef is no longer a temporary project. This has become a part of BTS life. Jungkook said seriously, if Hyung retires from idols, I'll be an investor in Hyung's restaurant. I'm the #1 customer for life. Even if you have to add 5 times. Jin just smiled proudly while ruffling Jungkook's hair. As long as you stay healthy and happy, Hyung is willing to cook forever. Behind all the delicious dishes, expensive steaks, and the legendary Jungkook's extra portions, there was an incredible brother's affection. BTS isn't just a great band on stage. Inside the dorm, they are a lovingly cared for family through every spoonful of rice, every piece of meat, and every laugh at the dinner table. And Jungkook, he still often asks for more. 3 times, sometimes 4, because Jin Hyung's cuisine is indeed that delicious. No one can resist. Thanks for watching to the end. If you also feel Kim Seokjin really give an amazing look, don't forget to support this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know in the comments section which moments of appearance from the Face era give you goosebumps. See you in the next video.